Did you ever hear about the ghost flight? In 2005, Helios Airways Flight 522 took off from Larnaca Airport. 5 minutes later, the pilots received cabin altitude warning alerts at about 12,000 feet. Just over a minute later, the pilots report a problem with the air conditioning system. 6 minutes after that, the aircraft is at 28,000 feet, and air traffic control have their last contact with the aircraft. An hour and 45 minutes after that, 2 F-16 fighter jets depart to try and locate the aircraft. When they find it, they see the pilots slumped over the controls, oxygen masks hanging down in the cabin, and eventually a crew member on portable oxygen desperately trying to take control of the aircraft. 3 hours after takeoff, the plane crashes into the mountains near Grammatico, Greece. There were no survivors. The thing with decompressions is that there's something called a useful time of consciousness. Now, at 18,000 feet, you can be conscious and able to help yourself for about 20 to 30 minutes, but it dramatically drops at 30,000 feet, where you only get 1 minute to get yourself on oxygen and save your own life. The pilots, crew, and passengers of their aircraft didn't realize the danger they were in. They were hypoxic, which means they probably felt really good and didn't try to help themselves until it was too late. When this tragedy happened, it really shook the airline industry. We all realized it could happen to us. Slow decompressions are rare, but they can happen. And was this a fault with that particular Boeing aircraft? In this next episode of the Red Eye podcast, Decompressed, we spoke to a cabin crew member who experienced a very similar situation just a few weeks after that incident. And it really made them question whether they wanted to fly ever again. Tune in wherever you get your podcasts.